breaking news and the Tri-State's most accurate forecast. This is 9 on your side.
Breaking now, eastbound I-275 is shut down at Kellogg Avenue due to a car accident. We'll bring you updates as we get them. An elderly couple is dead tonight after fire rips through their Wyoming home. Neighbors say the couple was very active in the community. In fact, the elderly man that died was a former Cincinnati police detective and worked for the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office for several years. 9 on your side reporter Amy Wattas has the story.
I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it.
Former Sheriff and Hamilton County Prosecutor Simon Lease can't believe Hank Drescher and his wife Janet are no longer here, all because of fire. Firefighters say the fire started in an enclosed porch on the backside of the home. Lease fondly remembers Hank, a former Cincinnati police detective. He hired him on as an investigator with the prosecutor's office years later.
I used to work with him when I was prosecuting attorney. He was a homicide detective for the city of Cincinnati, and probably one of the best they've ever had. He had the uncanny ability to get people to talk to him.
Lee says he's known Hank for 40 years. He wasn't just a co-worker, he was also a friend.
We had a card club for many.
A Cincinnati man is accused of molesting 2 young girls in the middle of a public library. Delhi police arrested William Allen Jr. Friday after officers say he fondled 2 girls ages 6 and 11 in the Delhi branch of the Public Library of Hamilton County in Cincinnati. The incident happened February 20th. Allen appeared in court yesterday for arraignment on 2 counts of gross sexual imposition and 1 count of unlawful restraint. A 23-year-old driver is dead after a car accident in Springfield Township. Police say Carlos Phillips II crossed the center line on Hamilton Avenue, hitting another car around 3:30 this morning. Phillips was pronounced dead at the hospital. His passenger was also injured. Investigators believe alcohol and/or drugs were factors in the crash. Cincinnati police are investigating a second shooting that took place near Bachfest in Over the Rhine. Investigators say the victim was shot on East McMicken Avenue around 12:30 this afternoon. Police say several bullet holes were fired into a car. The condition of the victim is unknown, but a suspect was arrested at the scene. On Friday, police responded to nearby Hammer Street where Daryl Chapman was shot to death. Suspected shooter Frank Curtis was arrested hours later and charged with murder. Both shootings took place during Bachfest, a 3-day event celebrating Cincinnati's German beer heritage. 3 women and 2 men managed to steal 5 Louis Vuitton purses from Saks Fifth Avenue downtown. Investigators say the suspects are all around 18 years old. The purses were valued at $10,000. Police are still searching for the suspects. If you know anything, call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040. We lost an hour of sleep, but we gained some extra sunshine to enjoy this Sunday evening with a check on when the temperatures will match the sunny skies. Here's meteorologist Sherry Hughes with the forecast. Sherry? Okay. New tonight, William Clay, the owner of the Detroit Lions and last surviving grandchild of automotive pioneer Henry Ford, has died at the age of 88. Ford Motor Company issued a statement tonight saying Ford died of pneumonia at his home. He helped steer the family business for more than 5 decades, buying his own NFL franchise a half-century ago. New numbers out tonight show just how many people have been cited for texting and driving in Ohio. It's been about a year since the law went into effect, and the Highway Patrol says around 270 citations have been given out. Texting while driving is a secondary offense for drivers over 18, meaning an officer has to pull a driver over for something besides just texting to give out a citation. Just ahead, why a piece of machinery worth almost $250,000 is not being used at the Hamilton County Jail, how it compares to what we often see in airports across the country when we return. Plus, happening now, the search continues for the missing plane out of Malaysia. The latest on the international investigation to figure out what happened next.